My name Mali Meexh, and I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove bastards.
Police try to pull me over and indict me. I ain't scared and what the fuck is right street? You went left.
All right, we got Mali Meexh off the porch with us today.
Sure.
How you feeling today, bro?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling good. Just got out of the plane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, came straight here.
What were you working on down there?
My buddy opened up a strip club and he let me get a little ownership in on it. And we just got a place down there. So really just went down there for one day for some business, really.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. All right, so let's take you back with your story, man. You were born in Jamaica, right?
Nah, I was born in the islands. It wasn't Jamaica. I was born in St. Thomas.
Okay, St. Thomas.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I was born in St. Thomas. And, moved here when I was 3 years old. We moved to Gabby Road first.
So the south side.
Yeah. We stayed there for some years. Then we moved to Riverdale Road. And then we got a bus system over there and shit. I started going to goddamn the city when I was like 13. And that's just about it, really.
Yeah. What was it like growing up down there on the south side?
On the south side? Shit. South side gonna really prepare you for everything in the world, really, because like, south side really like a cutthroat side of town. Like, there's a lot of love, like everybody love each other, but everybody cutthroat. So like, it prep you for whatever lane you take, you know what I'm saying? Legit or illegal, it don't matter. Like, it prep you for it.
That's it.
Definitely prep you for it.
How old were you when you first jumped off the porch?
I was 11. Yeah, when I first jumped off the porch, like for real. Had these dudes who stayed next door to my mama's house. But not next door, like across the street from my mama's house. These two black dudes and this white dude. And they was looking for weed. And my neighbor who stayed across the street from me, his daddy used to grow weed. And I knew how to get in there where the plants was at. So I ran over there and stole one of his plants.
The whole plant?
The whole plant, the bucket, everything. And I remember watching my daddy like cure the weed, like hang it up on hangers upside down and all that. So I did that shit for a couple hours. Not even the real cure, just like for a couple hours. Put that shit in a bag and I sold it to the neighbors. And they gave my homeboy the money. It was $10 and I waited all day for my half of the $10. But when he put that $5 in my hand, boy, it was up. Like, I made my own first $5 at lunch, boy, it was up. And that's how I jumped out of the porch.
Did your neighbor ever find out who took that whole plant?
Never. They gonna find out when they see this. I still be talking to them. They gonna know it was me too. I'm sorry.
You were locked up for a bit. You finally got out when? Last year?
Yeah. Got out right after my birthday in November.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting in that. Like when I was locked up. Yeah, I was locked up on a racketeering charge.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And it was a fucking gang racketeering charge out in Cobb County. And I ain't gonna say too much on the case because I'm still out on bond, but I can still talk about it, you know. But like Cobb County, like, they fucked up over there. Like, if me, you, and you get into a fight in Cobb County and they go on our page and find out we all dirty glove bastard, they're gonna charge us with racketeering, you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna say, we did this crime for a dirty glove bastard. And that's enough to charge with racketeering. And I ain't never even did no crime in Cobb County, you know what I'm saying? Well, I did a crime in Cobb County back in 2008 and they sent me to prison. But I ain't been to Cobb County since then, but some niggas got caught up in some shit out in Cobb County and they said my name by some drug shit over the phone that was tapped, and they looked me up and shit, they pulled me in on that shit, but that case weak as fuck. Like, I ain't tripping on that shit.
So you got arrested, but it wasn't even in Cobb?
Nah, I wasn't even, nah. When they came and got me, when the police came and got me, I was in the bed about 6 in the morning. I had just gotten out about 5:45 that morning. I was in the house for like 15 minutes. And I was in the house for like 15 minutes. And I was in my fucking bosses in Fulton County on Camp Creek. Like I wasn't even in Cobb County. And they come fucking 30, 40 deep.
True.
I thought it was the fucking feds. Like I thought the way they was looking, helmets and bulletproof vests and rifles and shit. And you know, they banging on the door. So I'm thinking, this gotta be the wrong house. Cause early that morning, I was coming from the casino and I got pulled over. And I got my ticket and they let me go, you know what I'm saying? So when the police is at the door like that, I'm thinking like, the house I was staying in at the time, it was on a dead end. So I'm thinking maybe somebody did some hot shit and ran this way. And they assuming that they live in this house or something. So like, I went to the door on the bullshit, like, what the fuck do y'all want? And they're like, open the fucking door. And I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Cause I open the door for what? And they like, what's your name? I tell them my name, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Malik David. And they like, knock the door down, knock the door down, knock the door down. I'm like, hell no, don't knock this motherfucking door down. I'm like, I open the door. So I open the door and they slam me. And for like 5 hours, I still didn't even know I was being locked up for it until they took me to an interrogation room. And when they finally took me, first when they locked me up, they told me I'm being arrested for probation violation. But I know I ain't do shit, so I was confident, like, I walked in there not giving a fuck, like, this gotta be a mistake. But then when I got in that interrogation room, them motherfucker told me I had 2 counts of racketeering. Boy, I almost passed out, boy. I almost passed the fuck out. But yeah, they held me for like 8.5 months with no bond. Then they finally gave me a bond for like $80,000. I got and shit, I'm out on bond now, but that shit weak. They some mean niggas over there charged with racketeering. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on that shit.
So they held you for 8.5 months just on no bond?
Just no bond, just held me. You know what I'm saying? Because there was really, what I think is, when they locked me up, they held me that long with no bond because, like, the indictment is 150 charges long. I'm not charged with no charge except racketeering. And the DA trying to make it seem like I was supplying Cobb County, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing they was able to charge me with is racketeering, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think they were really just trying to hold me to catch me up talking about some crazy shit on the phone or something, but I don't know nobody. I don't even know niggas I'm on the case with. I don't even know them. That's just how it go though, but like, they couldn't catch nothing and my lawyer got me a bond and I'm just waiting to go to trial because I ain't taking shit.
Oh, so you gotta take it to trial?
Yeah, I'm taking that bitch straight to trial. They offered me some shit, but I ain't taking nothing. I won't even take 6 months probation. I ain't taking shit. We're gonna take this bitch to trial.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so what was one of the biggest lessons you learned while being out in the streets?
The biggest lesson? Shit. The biggest lesson I learned by being in the streets is we tend to be more loyal to time than the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll been to know somebody forever and feel like that's my nigga from the start. He was there when I ain't have shit. I got to have him around me. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, like, that's the wrong way of thinking because that person have been there and showed you they flaws 1,000,000 times, or somebody try to pull your coattail on it who been around less years than they've been around, and you'll just be like, man, nah, that's my nigga from day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do him like that. But in reality, like, should have been got them away from you because that nigga, that you was only loyal to how long you knew him. You was only loyal to the fact that he was there when y'all ain't have shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not paying attention to he's not loyal to you or not, don't give a fuck about you. Sometimes you being a real nigga, you can be too real sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's probably my biggest lesson I learned.
All right, so talk to us about 1008.
1008? 1008 is our label. That's me and my homeboy Rico Cash. Free Rico Cash, by the way. But 1008 is me and Rico, like, we've been knowing each other for a long time, but like, he had went to prison and he came home. And when he came home, like, me and him, we was already a crew. But when he came home, me and him had locked in, like, this is my right hand man, you feel what I'm saying? And we was in the street still, and shit, we had a crew of niggas. I had just started rapping. Rico had been rapping, you know what I'm saying? He had a deal when he was 18, him and Yak got in and shit. But I had just started rapping, and instead of looking like a bunch of street niggas, we got to come up with a name to legitimize ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So we was sitting around trying to figure out a fucking name. We came with a bunch of names, and then we came up with 1008. And 1008 basically means, okay, when you're in the streets, you're selling dope, everybody want to get to a brick. A brick is 1,008 grams. A kilo is 1,008 grams. In the streets, you call that the whole thing. So the reason why we call it 1008 is because like we looked at it like, no matter what we do, we're gonna give you the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's getting money, fucking bitches, problems in the street, we're gonna keep the whole thing. Like we're gonna put our all into that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like we came up, we was gonna name the whole thing gang, but that shit sounded corny. So we just like 1008. You know what I'm saying? We all said at the same time. It was me and Rico and our other partner Zuop. Like we said that shit at the same time, and that's just how it went. Yeah, that's just how that shit went.
And what do the palm trees represent?
Palm trees, I'm from the islands, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't just me because we had got a spot. And the spot, like we had, the backyard looked like the fucking islands because there was so many bushes and shit. And my homeboy Chez, he went in the backyard and he was like, this motherfucker like the islands, man. Like, we need to call this bitch the island. And shit, that's how that bitch stuck. Like, I had the bright idea to spray paint the whole motherfucking house. And shit, that bitch just looked like the islands, man. We had the fucking pond in the backyard. We had goats running around that bitch. We had fucking tiki sticks burning at night. So shit, that's how we came up with the island. That's how that shit came.
All right. You mentioned Rico being locked up right now. Do you know how much more time he has left?
Rico up for parole in October. That's his parole. That's when he comes for parole. And he should be home because shit, outside of his case, I done spent a bunch of fucking money on lawyers to get him home on his parole date. So like we praying every day. Like I was just on the phone with him walking in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he told me to tell all y'all what's up too.
For sure.
Yeah, that's why I was on the phone with.
Free Rico, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you and Waka are pretty close, right?
Yeah.
How'd you first link up with Waka?
How I first linked up with Waka? Shit. Boy, I don't even know what to start. Man, me and Waka been cool since hot box and shootout days, man. Like we first linked up. How the fuck did I link up with Waka? I know how I linked up with Waka. I linked up with Waka in the 6th grade.
Oh shit.
Yeah. We was both new to the same middle school. And remember motherfuckers had 2-ways?
Mm-hmm.
Waka was on a fucking 2-way. Like, I was interested in the 2-way, right? Let me tell you something about Waka. Waka was always the type of motherfucker, man. He moved like a superstar even when he ain't have no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when bro ain't have shit, he had something. You get it? Like, he been gangbanging before anybody was when gangbanging wasn't cool, Waka was gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? And like, but let me get back to that. Like, he had a 2-way. We in the 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? 2-way was brand new, but you know, his mom is Deb, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She been in the industry, so they always had shit. And it's early in the fucking morning, and Waka on this damn 2-way. And in my head, I'm like, who the fuck is he? I'm really mad. I'm really like mad this motherfucker got a 2-way, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad he got a 2-way. I'm just mad he keep pulling it out like he taking somebody, but yeah, it's like 7 in the morning, I'm in the 6th grade, like, you know what I'm saying? And I asked him like if he want to sell it, you know what I'm saying? And Waka was like, nah, I don't need no money. I don't want to sell nothing. I got money, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, from then, I don't even know how it happened. Like, we was walking and shit. I don't know, man. We used to walk to school and shit, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck it happened. I just remember my first time ever meeting Waka was when school first started, and this motherfucker on his two-way. And I was trying to buy it off him, you know what I'm saying? Because I was already hustling. I had money. And he just kept putting out like he fucking using it. And I wanted it bad as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Just young and hating, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. Me and Waka, we've been locked in from then, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't never lost touch. When bro blew up, he ain't never, that's a real nigga. Like, he probably one of the most authentic niggas in the industry, for real. Like, I ain't saying niggas ain't about that, or niggas ain't never lived that, but I can vouch, like, for real. Like, Shawty is fucking real. Like, this is what I know. We done did shit together, like, you know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to my boy. For real.
So how long you been rapping now?
I've been rapping since, damn, it's been longer than I thought. I've been rapping since fucking December 2018. Okay. November 2017, because I dropped my first tape, January. Since, yeah, damn, it's been longer. You know, I gotta do something with this shit. But, I've been rapping since November 2017. Damn, I didn't even realize it.
What had motivated you to start rapping back then?
Nothing. I don't know. I had booked a studio session for my brother, Yak Gotti. I used to book time for them to go to the studio, and I used to just be there, and shit, bro, he really just pushed me. Like, matter of fact, my first time ever rapping wasn't 2017, it was before then. It was like a year and a half before that. But I wasn't serious about it, you know what I'm saying? And I had booked at the time and shit. And was in the studio, and my homeboy, who was my producer, Burner, he had sent some beats to my homeboy. And I heard this fucking beat, man. It's like number one on Meexh Mode, the first one.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I heard that fucking beat and I was like, fuck. And them niggas was like, bro, go in the studio and rap, bro. Like, you got everything that these niggas be rapping about. Like, you got all these cars and you really living like that, like, go rap. And it was bitches in the studio. I'm like, hell no, I'm not about to do that shit. Like, no, because I really hate being like in the front of everybody like that, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm like, hell no. So Yak kicked everybody out. He kicked all the bitches out and shit. It was like 3 of our homeboys still in that motherfucker. And I went in there and I tried it. And when I tried it, I didn't write nothing down. Like, I never wrote a rap, you get what I'm saying? Like, I either gotta goddamn get on some alcohol or clear the studio out and just get in my zone and just like, I just rap what's going on. But my first time doing it, their reaction, I don't know if they was just hyping me up or they really liked the sound or they just was liking it because they know that, I don't know. But their reaction got me addicted to it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I still wasn't serious about it, but their reaction had me like, what, you know what I'm saying? You know how that shit go. I let a couple bitches listen to it and they was just happy about it and like telling me I'm real good. And I don't even know if they was telling the truth, but the reaction from people would trick your ass in this rap game. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my reason now, but that was my reason when I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went.
Is it true that Future wanted to sign you at one point?
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. My homeboy G, I've been knowing G for a long time. And he called me up and he was like, I need to pull up. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, bro, I seen G at Blue Ivory. And he was already telling me like, bro, you need to take it serious, this and that. And then G had opened up the door. He was like, let me show you how serious it is. And he was listening to my song on the way to the club. He's like, that's how serious it is, bro. Like, I'm listening to your shit right now. He's like, you need to pull up. So I pulled up the Future studio, you know what I'm saying? And I had been around, bro, a bunch of times before, but this time, you know what I'm saying, I was nervous because shit, that rapper shit never really been in my heart like that, you feel what I'm saying? I come to the studio, he got his big producer in there, he done cleared the studio out, purple lights and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just the whole fucking setup. It's just like some old, I don't even know why the fuck I was nervous. But he would tell me like, shit, bro, what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, I'm with it. I'm with it, you know what I mean? And he was like, he about to go to LA. And I was about to go to Miami the next day. And then he was like, shit, just come out with me tonight. I had agreed to go on with Free Band, you know what I'm saying? But I never signed no paperwork. And he had something going on that night, I had something going on, we split ways. Then he was going to LA, I was going to Miami. So the agreement was when he come back in town, we're gonna link up, we're gonna put it together. Shit, when I came in from Miami, I locked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, I fuck with Future though. I still go to Free Band. Right at this moment, I'll go to anybody, man, with this case hanging on my head anyway. Like, just to show them, like, cause everybody, like, a lot of times niggas get locked up, they'll say that they a rapper, but they not really. So me going in that courtroom and saying I'm a rapper with no paperwork behind me, I don't want to look like that, you know what I'm saying? But I still fuck with Free Bands though, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with anybody, for real. But yeah, I had got locked up. He had sent the lawyer. I had my own lawyers, but he had sent the extra lawyer too. And to help me out. And I had beat that case when I had got locked up like a week after. I ended up beating that case, and when I got out, I wasn't really fucking with the rap shit like that because I was, you know how I go, you know what I'm saying? Back in the streets. And then when I tried to take it serious again, I caught the Rico charge. So now I'm here again, taking it serious as fuck now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, I'm fucking off the porch, doing my first interview, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I ain't playing no more.
And QCP, he tried to purchase your song Indicted?
Indicted? I ain't know that. I guess so. P had tried to fuck with me when he first started the label up and shit. Like, he was like my homeboy who owned, he like my brother. I won't even say my homeboy. His name Footy, he owned NEA. Okay. Amy Catman. Yeah. Like before they started their label, P was starting his shit. You know what I'm saying? He was telling them like, man, what he gonna do? He need to rap this and that. But that was before I had ever did my first song. See, P like more like a visionary type of motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Before Baby rap, he knew Baby needed rap type shit. And he had said the same thing to me, you know. But it was no way in the world nobody convinced me to be a rapper at that moment. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have listened to his motherfucking ass. But we done had a bunch of conversations since then. And shit. I don't tell him what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I don't tell him what's gonna happen.
And you had a good relationship with Marlo too, right?
Yes, I did. Marlo, that was my brother. Like, me and Marlo had we had knew each other like mutually through the streets, but we didn't have no type of relationship. And one night I was at home and I get a FaceTime from my partner Gooch, but it's Marlo FaceTiming me. And when I answered, but I didn't know it was Marlo. I'm thinking it's Gooch, so I answered the thing. I answered the FaceTime laying down, and them niggas like, yeah, we pulling up on your motherfucking ass tomorrow. They had the paintball guns in their hand, you know what I'm saying? Cause like 1008 always used to paintball already. So them niggas had got them some paintball guns and they needed a op to shoot it out with. And them niggas knew like we was already paintballing. So like they FaceTime me, talking that shit. And I'm just like, shit, tomorrow, like, I like, all right. I like, y'all like, cause they never had paintball yet. So them niggas just had like the basic shit. So I'm laughing at them like, all right, like tomorrow we gonna see how this gonna go, you know what I'm saying? And tomorrow came and them niggas FaceTime me like, yeah, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? But they just don't even know, like we got 50 fucking paintball guns already, fully auto type shit. Yeah. So I'm like, shit, where y'all at? They like, we on Silver Road looking for you. Shit, they didn't know, we was right there by Silver. So we pull up, air their motherfucking ass out. They went, spent $10,000, $20,000 at the motherfucking paintball shop. And you know, that whole paintball shit sparked up, but in the middle of that, like, me and, like, after the day of paintballing, like, Marlo hit me while I hit him, and, like, we started developing a relationship quick, like, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, real quick. And, me and that nigga caught a real bond fast as fuck. And, I had caught that case I was telling you about, the first case, and he sent me a lawyer, a lawyer named Jacoby. And, that shit just really had shown me, like, damn, bro, it's a real nigga for real, you know what I'm saying? And, when I got out, like, we was, like, locked in. Like, he'll pull up on me, or I'll pull up on him, we would talk and see each other every day type shit. Like, I don't show nobody where I live or nothing. Like, he'll be at my house, or I'll be at his fucking house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had got locked in real good. Real good. That was my boy. Rest in peace, Marlo, for real.
Yeah, what was your reaction when you heard he had been killed?
Man, when Marlo got killed, I was in Miami. I had got drunk that day because my other homeboy had just got killed the day before.
Oh, shit.
So I got frustrated by my homeboy, and I'm like, I just went walking down Collins Ave, and I was sitting at a bus stop. I was sitting down at a bus stop, pissed the fuck off and drunk by my homeboy. And Morgan, my manager, she kept calling my phone, and I answered the phone, you know what I'm saying? I'm stressing about my homeboy who just got killed. And as I'm stressing about that, Morgan called my phone, like, they said Rudy just got killed on the expressway, you know what I'm saying? And like, when they said that, like, in my head, I'm thinking like, maybe somebody tried to get at him and he just put it out there that he did until step 2 comes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking like, I'm telling her like, has anybody confirmed it? You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, that's just what she heard. And I was just like, shit, man, bro, ain't dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking just like, he just got hit up and he just putting it out there like, shit, tell everybody I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, bro really got killed for real. And so that shit was just like back to back. Like one day my homeboy got killed, the next day, first K-Pop get killed, then the very next day Marlo get killed. It was crazy. It was crazy. Then the next day another homeboy got killed. Ain't none of them had no affiliation with each other. Yeah, it was crazy.
Mentioned Yak Gotti a few times, man. Yeah. How long have you known Yak?
I've been knowing Yak for a minute now, man. When me and Yak first seen each other, we was about to get at each other. But we had a homeboy named Quinte, Quick Trip. Okay. Y'all know Quick Trip. And it was some differences with him and Quick Trip. And Yak was at a bad spot at the time, you know what I'm saying? And I took him in instantly, you know? Cause bro, he's a real thorough dude. Like, that's a real good nigga, you know what I'm saying? And Quinte kind of ditched him. Not to put nobody out there like that, but that's just being real. Like, he ditched him and shit. I took lil' bro in instantly. And he was trying to tell me a situation, but I had kind of cut him off like, look, bro, you ain't gotta tell me all that. Like, we locked in, you know what I'm saying? We locked in. And shit, he came from being a homeboy to like my real little brother type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we together for life, for real.
All right, let's talk about Meexh Mode 2, man.
Meexh Mode 2. What you want me to say?
How's the feedback been so far?
Been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Meexh Mode, like, I dropped Meexh Mode and, you know, the whole city was fucking with it. And shit, that was what, January 2018, and I ain't dropped the tape since. And coming off that Rico charge shit, coming off that racketeering charge, I had a lot to say. I had a lot to say because when I went in on that Rico charge, was straight, you know what I'm saying? I consider myself rich. But you know, when you catch charges like that, them lawyers ain't cheap. Mm-hmm. You know, they're gonna want at least minimum $75,000 for a real lawyer. Minimum $75,000. You know what I'm saying? So you know, my lawyer cost $100 and knocked me down. You know, I take care of all my people, like all my baby mamas and shit, my girl and shit. So them bills, that shit add up quick. That's 23,000. It's change a month type shit. All these cars, all these cell phones, all these insurance policies, all these fucking liabilities, that shit add up like 20-something thousand a month. I told you I locked up 8 months. That added up, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, like, still trying to take care of everybody from in there, outside of bills, that shit add up. So like, I was fucked up. Like, I went broke, for real. You know what I'm saying? I sold all my jewelry. I sold cars. I lost 2 cars that I had car payments on, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, they got repoed. Shit, all my bikes, all my 4-wheelers, had to sell all that shit. Goddamn, I went broke. I was fucked up. And I didn't think I was coming home either, you know what I'm saying? Like, watching them kids on that screen through visitation, you know what I'm saying? Thinking, goddamn, I'm gonna have to tell my girl one day I ain't coming home. My mama, you know what I mean? My daddy, he had to move back to the islands. It was fucked up. And, you know, I came home and shit, I beat the odds for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't go to jail and rat on nobody. I ain't go to jail and went out bad. You know what I mean? I came home the way I went in, besides the money, I came home the same way I went in, and shit, I beat the odds quick. I only been out fucking 7 months. 7 months I've been out of jail. And shit, man, I just put all that shit in that music. So like, I was trying to figure out a name for that bitch. And then, cause I was feeling like it can't hold up to Meexh Mode, the first one, because the first one was like a real classic. You know what I'm saying? And I would feel like it couldn't hold up to it. But then I was just like, fuck it. We can call this bitch Meexh Mode too. Like, cause that, I put my heart in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had no help this time. Like, I ain't have, and then I caught back up with police on my back. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm out on bond, the case not beat. So like, they watching everything I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would think. It's not confirmed, but you know. Mm-hmm. And with all this going on, man, I still beat the odds. So like, Meexh Mode too, like, I named it Meexh Mode too. That bitch meant it, you know what I'm saying? Put my all in that bitch.
What's the single off that project that you're pushing right now?
To be honest, man, I ain't even got no single I'm pushing on that shit. Like, you got certain songs like Gambling. Everybody fucking with Gambling. Out on Bond, that's number 2. Everybody fucking with that. Fucking Hands Down. Everybody fucking with that. So I don't know. I don't, like I said, I ain't got no manager, so like, I don't even understand the industry enough to I just let it just be genuine. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing that I'm pushing like, hey, play this song and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Plans to shoot some music videos off of it though?
Yeah. Okay. I got a video I'm supposed to be shooting tomorrow. And like I just asked bro what he charging, I'm planning on fucking with him. You know, Terry Glove, that's the family. I ain't even know y'all shoot videos. Yeah. I gotta fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fuck with y'all. Like, so yeah, I'm about to get started on that. Everybody, man, I ain't got no video to it, but like I said, I don't know the steps. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just another way. It's just another way out the streets. I'm out the streets now, finally, but it's just another I'm new to it.
Yeah. Did you have a personal favorite song on the project?
Yeah. The last song, Out the Game. That's my favorite song because In that song, I said, I told my kids I'm out the game. I told my mama I'm out the game, but I'm feeling like a lame because I put $100,000 on the plane to get that back in. And that song mean a lot because like when I first said I was out the streets, I meant it. But like my cost of living and my spending habits is crazy. So like I fucked up a lot of money and I had to go back to the only thing I knew, which is the motherfucking streets. So like I lied to my kids and my mama, you know what I'm saying? That I was out the streets at that time. But I finally made it to where I'm done, you know what I'm saying? I'm done with the streets. You know what I mean? I got enough shit going on that'll hold me up. I might not be able to have the type of bread I've been having, you know what I'm saying? But as long as I just look at it like this, man. When you in the streets, like, what this people understand, when you in the streets, that shit hypnotize you, you know what I'm saying? So you feel like you got to have the most money, you got to have the latest car, you got to have the best, you got to have all that, you know what I mean? But the second you really tell yourself, like, I'm done, it's like you wake up and you realize as long as these fucking bills paid, these kids taken care of, and this fucking life insurance policy is to the fucking roof, don't none of that shit matter for real. Don't none of that shit matter. You know what I'm saying? If I got fucking 100 grand, 200 grand, bills paid, and good credit, I could live the same way as any fucking nigga I was competing with in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that last song means the most to me. I'll be gang. That's why I named it that.
Real shit right there. Yeah. What has being a father taught you about life?
Shit. What it didn't teach me, that shit taught me every goddamn thing. That shit taught me, I don't even know how to answer that. You know what I'm saying? It taught me it taught me a lot. I don't even know how to answer a question like that. Like being a father, that's number one to me. Like being a daddy, man. I be slipping. Well, I don't be slipping no more though. I was slipping when I was in the streets, cause that's how it goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in the streets, life goes so fast. Like a week to you, it might feel like it's been a week to me, but it's been 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm waking up early as fuck, racing to go make some money, and I'm going to sleep last. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first one at the spot. I'm the last one to leave. You're not gonna let your kids pull up, so like, it might feel like, damn, I ain't seen my kids in about a week, but in reality, my baby mamas live a regular life, so like they feel it. Like it been 3 weeks since I was able to sit down and spend time with my kids, help with homework. And it's just like, I don't know, like that's why I just thank God I'm out the street, because like everybody know my kids mean the most. And like by being out there shit, like I don't got nothing but time. Like I don't got nothing but fucking time, man. I be with them motherfuckers all day. Real.
All right. What's next for you?
What's next?
Beat the charge, hopefully.
Yeah, that's next. That's next. That's my next move. Beat this fucking charge, bro. Cause I've been on probation since I was eligible to be on probation. I've been on probation since I was a kid.
True.
And this the year that, like, I've been on 3 probations my whole fucking life from when I first went to prison, you know what I'm saying? So I've been on 3 probations forever. And in March, Fulton County probation ended. In like 3-4 days, Douglas County probation ends. And on Christmas Day, my last probation ends.
Oh shit.
So like, that's what's next to me, beating this case, cause I'll finally be free. Like, I don't even do drugs. I can't wait to fucking smoke a blunt in California on Instagram because I know I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even fucking get high. But I'm gonna fucking get so fucking high today, it's over with, man. Shit. Like, I got a passport I can't even use for real, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I can't do shit. But when this case is beat, oh boy. That's when I'm gonna figure out who am I really designed to be, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been living under the shadows of these motherfucking police forever, you know what I'm saying? And by me not being in the streets no more and shit, and with that probation going, no cases, I don't even know how powerful I really am. I might go fucking, I don't know what the fuck I might do. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's it.
Be the case, that's next. That's the big, you gave me the best answer.
All right. Any shout outs before we get you out of here?
Yeah. I wanna shout out my boy Rico first. For sure. Can't wait till he come home. I wanna shout out to all my homeboys who locked up. All my homeboys that died. Shout out 1008. Shout out my gang for real. Shout out my bitch. My mama. 30 gloves. I don't know. Shout out to fucking Morgan, even though she don't do shit. Running around the goddamn city like she crazy. That's about it though.
Police try to pull me over and indict me. I ain't scared, nigga. What the fuck is Rice Street? You in